It's a little bit of a waste. I should have put one more thing in there, but it's fine. It did ultimately what I wanted it to do. Alright, we get a fair benefit out of that. We got all the way back in Zen, we got some card plays, yada yada yada, things happened. And now next time we go into Zen, we will get even more stuff. Now let's break the chain to get into Zen. And then we get some card draws, and we commence trying to murder. I don't really care what we pick here. I know we could have gotten the combination strike, and I probably should have. And we're back in Zen. Look at us go. Truly the greatest of all time. We're just gonna do the lashing kicks, and then we discard one, whatever, that's fine. And we apply a whole lot of Shi and damage. And then you are self-destructing, so we just gotta kill this guy on the same turn, and then we'll live a life of profit. Which, honestly, I think we're gonna fail to do. Yeah, disappointing. I thought we'd be fine, but nope. Well, unfortunately, that means we get reinforcements, and the new reinforcement does not have any fatigue, which is a pain in the ass for us. But at least we're generating some Shi at the same time. I definitely did not plan this out, because I should have tried to go into Zen, and I just kind of assumed I could, and then I didn't. Okay, but you're gonna die now, and that's something. And so now we can just focus on the other guys. I guess we focus on the one that already has fatigue on him, because that's better and easier by far. Alright, and he has a little bit of fatigue now, also has a little bit of Shi, so, you know, it's something. And he's not hurting us because we already had delay block, and, you know, he's a weakling. And so we just slowly work on murder. I definitely messed that up slightly, but it also doesn't matter because he wasn't taking Future Strike this turn. So none of it really matters. Although it looks a lot less impressive now since he's not vulnerable. But we can easily make him vulnerable, and that puts him back in death range. We're going to do this just so we're closer to Zen card draws. I mean, none of this really matters. And there we go! He's super dead! We massively overkill him. Would have been nicer if we had been able to line that up on the correct turn, but not a big deal. I don't think there's anything we really need to upgrade at this point. Like, unless we want to start using Spirit Walk, which again is a very good card, but at this moment I think it's just not that important for us. And again, basically everything that we have ends up being upgraded anyways, so I'm not too worried about it. We do definitely want to put the redstone on something. We probably just finally put the blackstone on the lashing kick. I think I'm gonna wait just long enough to see if we get anything cool from where do I even want this? I could also put another combination strike. You know what? I'm gonna do that instead of the gaining momentum. The problem with the gaining momentum is that I draw so many cards that oftentimes I'm not getting the gaining momentum at the start of my turn. I guess we'll redstone on... You know what? I'll just hold on to it. I don't care. I don't think we need it for this boss. Alright, we're in Zen. Look at us go. And we don't want to do the manifest yet, because we want to do it when we can get it upgraded. And we learned from these guys before that we really don't want to be killing a single one of them, because the things that replace them are so much worse. I looked at the wrong number for a second. I thought they were threatening me for 69 next turn. I'm like, that's ridiculous for this early in the fight. But no, it's fine. Everything's okay. Alright, we're in Zen. All that's good. Let's play that out. So now we get to draw extra, like, cool dudes. And then let's split things up a little bit so we don't accidentally kill one too early. Alright, well, we do a non-trivial amount of damage to them. They start building up more fatigue. Future Strike is going to activate on this turn as well. Just keep discarding those stupid Banes. And even though they try to hex me, it doesn't really matter. And thus we have blocked enough. Okay, and now they have 3 fatigue, which is much better than the 1 fatigue they would normally have here. Okay, we're in Zen. Honestly, I don't pay too much attention to what I do at this point anymore, because our whole basic game plan is just spam out things and wait for fatigue to build up. That is our game plan. Okay, sure, we'll get that one back. And we don't have Future Strike this turn, which is a little sad, but acceptable. Sure, we'll get that one back, and... I mean, who really cares? There's so many Banes in my hand, unfortunately, but... Luckily, not going to matter too much. I could have done this in a slightly nicer way. Whatever, I don't care. And then they should already be dead. I definitely could have blocked better than I did on that turn. Doesn't matter. They're dead. We more than overkilled them. Also, as a reminder again, what is Lucid Dream? If you have threat, block 25. Otherwise, apply slow and weak. Then lower cooldown by 2. Again, kind of cool. Doesn't matter for me now. 2 random Void Stones is pretty inconsequential. What is this? Hooked Bow. When applying slow to an enemy that currently doesn't have slow, increase the amount by 1. It's fine. I think we take the guaranteed rare. We don't, like, super need it, but... So what? Ghost twice, inert, expel. The 10 souls does not matter to me. Neither do most of these potions. I'll take that. Not sure we're using it. We may as well buy this. I guess, technically, we could have held on to the essence for a little bit more score. I'm not too worried about it. Don't care about Supernova in the slightest. I mean, haste is fine. I honestly probably should use it. I mean, it is just a duplication of damage. Okay. During the Void fight, delay block 7 at the start of your turn is fine. Void will spawn with 1 less frenzy, don't care. During the Void fight, the first time, each turn you draw an affliction, gain energy, discard 1. It's not terrible, because it's going to take me some turns to get rolling. And in that time, they're going to give me some afflictions. During the Void fight, the first card played in battle will trigger an additional time. Yeah, I want that. Unfortunately, it is not the best enemy for me to fight, but hey. I gotta decide where we're putting the splitting pawn. I think we're putting on the bulwark, but that's kind of dumb. You know what? Nonetheless, done. If we don't end up using it properly, who cares? Lash and kick, you just get a blackstone. I don't care. Redstone goes on... Do we want to use the haste? I feel like we should be using the haste. Yeah, I guess that's fine. And in which case, haste, look at the redstone, who cares, whatever, my deck works just fine. And I could use the curse ward against you. I think we'll be okay. And I think we're going to use the potion of stealth against you. I should have swapped out the draw potion, but hey. Potion of stealth real good. But, whatever. I draw a lot of cards. Unfortunately, you don't have any fatigue yet. But hey. We're back in Zen. I should have played out the other lashing kick. Oh well. Alright, and now you have more fatigue. Was it the most impressive we could have done? No. But it worked out okay. And we're in Zen. Look at us go. Oops. God, there's so many Banes already. Like, that is his gimmick, but still. I definitely should have done this slightly differently, but hey. Mistakes were made. Wasn't really thinking about what I was doing. Alright, we're back in Zen. Look at us go. Not a useful time for you, Haste. You know what? I'll just leave you in hand, Haste. We already are doing a lot of work on this guy. And we just need to play anything else to get into Zen, but we'll just do it that way. Alright, well. And we're back in Zen. Look at us go. And we almost kill him with that. Although, it should still kill him because it's... No! It's 5 damage away. Well... We tried. But he's super dead. Because the moment we hit him with that, it knocks him into the Shi threshold and he just dies. Like, I don't think too hard about what my deck does anymore. We just play out a lot of cards every turn. Yep. Sure, we'll fight him. Yeah, that's fine. And we're in Zen. So it begins. And we spent basically no energy that turn. And we spent a little bit, but we still came out of it with a lot of energy. Sure. I didn't totally need to do it that way, but that's fine. I don't really need the extra rage from that. I think we're probably just better off doing an extra attack. Especially because it does both the Future Strike and the normal damage right now. And we have to discard that. That's fine. He takes a ton of damage. We've already almost won the fight. And Future Strike is going to trigger again next turn. Sure, we'll get that one back. I should have gone the Blackstone one, although he is ruining my stones for a moment. But hey, still would have worked. Ultimately, I'm not too concerned. I forgot that playing block cards was going to draw me a bunch of cards, which is cute. This doesn't matter, but just in case I'm wrong for whatever reason, we'll play out of the block, but then Future Strike triggers on turn 3 and they die and we're great. Easy stuff for us. I don't think either of these is too difficult. I think we're still going to fight her, though, because he punishes playing block cards. And I do still play a lot of block cards, so... yeah. And I guess we're going to do it this way. As much as I would like the extra draw on the Void Fight, I think we're going to use the enemies start with Fatigue one, because that is just quite useful for us. Well, unfortunately, no fatigue on them means that it's much harder for me to do anything. But, so be it. Yeah, whatever. That's a little energy inefficient, but we'll still do it. I don't really need to be too picky here. Not a lot of what I do matters at this point. And thus, victory is acquired. Yeah, anyways. She's real dead, and again, if she didn't die there, then we'd be murdering her next turn. But it does take a fair amount of time to play out my turns, just so there's a lot of moving parts, but ultimately, pretty easy. I still really like the designs for the Void Touched characters. I think it's a cool touch that all the other characters are being possessed by the Void. I'm still so curious to see what the 5th character is going to be. Okay. And the first card played is going to trigger twice, so we'll do that one. Well, I was really fishing for the way to pull those out. Better future. Anyways, I wanted to get the manifest is what I wanted, but that's fine. So let's do this and grab both of those. And then we draw the other one, and we do that too. And we do this, and that. And then we are living our best life and draw just a bunch of shit. And we're back in Zen. Look at us go. Unfortunately, your taunt is lame. And does limit my actions. Kind of. Alright, So I am able to kill the other one as well, which is nice. Could also use my draw potion, but I think it's better that we wait. Because now you have 4 fatigue on. Also, this turn is lame. Unfortunately, this one didn't get upgraded yet, but that's not too big a deal. Okay, let's just do that so we can get both of these back, but upgraded. And then also put me on the path into Zen. Oh, I wanted the haste, which I forgot about. Because that does make me a lot stronger when I have that. Do I really still not have that? God damn. Well, I'm wasting some amount of my turn, but fine. I sort of did that in the wrong order. Well, fine. Yeah, not as good a turn as it could have been. For how many resources I dumped into it. We still do a lot on that turn, and he does fuck all to me because he got slowed so much that he only hits once. And he hasn't been given enough time to build up strength anyways. So that's a thing. And once again, the haste is there. There it is. Alright, we'll use that. Life is better with haste. Alright, we're back in 10. And then we just hit him for a whole bunch, and then he takes 416 more damage from the Future Strike. Plus, he generates a bunch of Shi as well. Pretty commanding fight. Woo! Yeah, well, I'm glad that worked out. We ended up with a lot of cool stuff. And our deck was pretty strong. We drew so many cards. Just like at all times. And my cards, my individual cards were kind of terrible. Or at least all my attacks were. But just the fact that we were able to get our fatigue high enough, quick enough that it didn't really matter. And also we just had tons of blocks, so nothing could hurt me while I just got my scaling up. And then even though I had just lashing kicks, basically, didn't matter. I didn't have great rage generation. I didn't have great base attacks, but that doesn't matter as long as you just have a lot of fatigue and don't take damage. Anyways, game's very cool. I do dearly love Vaults of the Void. Anyways, it's late. We're stopping there. This cat badly wants me to feed her, so that is going to be the next thing we do. And then I'm going to maybe try to sleep a full night for once. Who knows how successful that will be. Anyways, we'll be back tomorrow. We might check out, I think it's Neva is the name of the game, or Neva, Neva. I keep wanting to call it the sequel to Grease, which is not what it is, but it's the next game by the same company, and I really like Grease when I played it. Short, very stylish, kind of narrative platformer. So I might stream that. Don't know. That might be what we start tomorrow. Or maybe we'll just play more Vaults of the Void or Monster Train. Who knows? As always, though, if you have opinions, let me know. Anyways, rambling aside, I'm going to go now. Have a nice night, everyone. I will see you tomorrow.